Hi all. Hope after 1.5 months we are actually resuming our studies. Hope all the notes are completed till now, and be ready with your notes whenever they ask for verification and all. So hope you remember what you ever learned. If not, just go through the previous notes and videos. And now we are proceeding with the aggregation. Actually, we were working on advanced operations on data frames. We learned what is pivoting, what is sorting, and now coming to aggregation. Aggregation itself, it reminds you of name something a group by or something related to some groups. Okay, so we are actually inside aggregation. We are learning so many functions, and those functions act upon a group of data. Okay, so aggregation, the group of functions together, we call it as descriptive statistics. And you know what a statistics is. It is a branch of maths, and it deals with collecting, interpreting, organization, and interpretation of data. So we use the statistics to summarize the data, to generalize the data, or organize the data some in one or the other way. So we learn, actually what we learn inside this is some functions. Okay, so first function is the max function. It returns the maximum value from a column of data or series. You can see that the syntax is df. Df refers to the data frame you are using, and within the square brackets you have to specify column name, which column you are referring to. Dot max is the function, or you can use as df dot max comma axis is equal to 0. You know, when you give axis is equal to 0, it refers to every column. It returns the maximum value of every column. Or if you want the maximum value of a single column, you can specify the column name as given there. And if it is, you want it as row wise, you can give as df dot max within bracket axis equal to 1. So it's easy. And here comes the example also. I request all of you to write down this program repeatedly in the notebooks. Why? Because see, this example programs are very important for your practical aspects also. And most of the questions comes like fill in the blanks for some program lines. So some marks will be given to you based on that also. So please write this program repeatedly such that you become familiar with the syntax and all. So you can see that in this import pandas as PDF, the first line to import the pandas library, and you have they are creating a series. They are creating a dictionary runs, and from that dictionary runs, actually a data frame is created with the name df, and in that they are asking in the first printf they are asking the max function of the column only vpro. So first you can see that 3600, which is in the output, it shows the maximum value of the vpro column, and the next printf asks you the maximum value of axis is equal to 0, which means that you have to print the maximum values of all the columns. Why columns? Because axis is equal to 0. So you have to write the output also. Just be familiar with the syntaxes. Now comes to the mean, just the opposite. You gives you the minimum value. All this others are same. You can take the minimum value of a column, or you can take the minimum value of all the columns or all the rows. Here comes the example also, the same example. Please write it once more. Why? Because to get familiarized with the syntaxes and all, by at least writing 2 or 3 sentences, lines of program itself, you'll score high, some marks for every question. That's why I'm telling you to write repeatedly. And next is the count function. Count function, obviously it counts the number of values present in a column of data or series. So when you give a dot count, it returns the number of values in each column. You can see that in the program, you see that when you ask for access 0, it provides you with the value 4, which means that there are 4 values present in that corresponding column. And you can see that if you want a specific column, you can just give the specific name of that column, and see that the column name is given in the square brackets as well as within a single quotes. Even without a single quote it won't work. So be aware of the syntaxes. And coming to the mean value, you know what a mean value is, arithmetic mean. So if you want to calculate the mean value, you can use the function mean. Again, there is for columns as well as rows. Just by heart this and how to use these all these things. The same syntax, but please do repeat writing all these things. You can see that when you ask for the mean for row wise, it is asking the mean of row wise. How did you understand that it is row wise? Because it is axis is equal to 1. So in first quarter or quarter 1, what will be the mean value? It is calculated and returned there. And next the sum. It is used to return the addition of or the added value of all the values in a particular column, or you can ask for a each column. So you can see the example where you can either give for a specific column or you can go for all the columns and axes. So this is only some of the functions. There are more functions also. So that's what today's work. Please write it in your notebook and be ready for the next video. Thank you.